Many of us love the sweet taste of desserts. However, traditional desserts are often full of sugar that may taste great but aren't so great for your health. Fortunately, healthier sugar options, such as Swerve Icing Sugar Style, are available and taste great in baked goods. However, for those not familiar with the product, you may wonder, how to use Swerve Icing Sugar Style? How to use Swerve Icing Sugar Style? Having to figure out substitutes in baking can be stressful. Figuring out conversion charts while trying to bake can be frustrating and can lead to miscalculations that may result in a bad end product. It's a hassle that no baker wants to deal with. Luckily, there are no conversions or changes needed when baking with Swerve. Swerve measures just like sugar does. So, if your recipe calls for 1 cup of sugar, you just substitute it for 1 cup of Swerve. It is that simple. Though Swerve measures just like sugar, there are some steps you need to take for storing it for it to maintain its texture. Ideally, you want to keep Swerve in a cool, low humidity environment, such as a fridge or freezer. This will help keep it at its proper consistency and prevent lumps from forming. You may also store your Swerve at room temperature in a dry area. If any lumps do develop, you can put it in the microwave or food processor for 30 seconds to bring it back to a smooth consistency. Then proceed with adding Swerve into your favorite recipes. If stored in cold temperatures, Swerve may recrystallize back to its granulated texture, causing foods to have a gritty or crunchy texture. If this is the case, you may want to stick with Swerve's confectioner's sugar for those recipes if you are getting crunchy or gritty results. Swerve Icing Sugar Style makes for a great alternative to sugar in your favorite recipes. It is easy to use and will create the same great taste like sugar. It is a great choice if you are looking to avoid sugar. What is Swerve Icing Sugar Style? Whether you are restricted because of health reasons or are just wanting to avoid sugar, Swerve Icing Sugar Style is a great sugar alternative. It is a natural sweetener with no artificial flavors or preservatives. Swerve is a non-glycemic, 0-calorie per serving sugar alternative that is safe for diabetics to eat. Not only does it contain no bitter aftertaste, as many other sugar alternatives do, it also does not cause digestive intolerance. Swerve is made from select fruits and starchy root vegetables, giving it a naturally sweet taste. Unlike other sugar replacements, Swerve caramelizes and browns when baked, just like real sugar. Swerve is available in granulated, confectioners and brown sugar alternatives. It is the first sugar alternative designed to be a sugar substitute in baking and cooking. Swerve also sells a variety of boxed baking mixes. Swerve is also pet safe, so you don't have to worry if your pets consume it. Swerve does not contain any xylitol, sugar alcohol, which is toxic to dogs. Thanks to its unique recipe, it is more tooth-friendly, so you don't have to worry about it giving you a bunch of cavities. Some people may experience a cooling effect similar to that of chewing mint gum when they eat Swerve. This occurs because sugar alcohols like erythritol require more energy to dissolve and absorb more heat in the mouth than other foods, thus producing a cooling effect. To avoid this cooling effect, make sure to bake or dissolve Swerve with other ingredients. You also want to avoid rolling or sprinkling your desserts with Swerve, as unbaked Swerve is more likely to have a cooling effect. How is Swerve Icing Sugar Style made? Swerve is made from only the finest fruits and root vegetables from the United States and France. Once the fruits and vegetables have been harvested, they are fermented in brewery tanks, the same as those that make beer and wine. These tanks make erythritol by fermenting glucose with a microorganism. Enzymes are then added to the root vegetables to break down starch, making oligosaccharides. Natural flavors are then added to make Swerve taste just like sugar. Though erythritol and oligosaccharides may sound like confusing words, their meanings are rather simple. Erythritol is a type of sugar alcohol. It is found in small amounts naturally in fruits and root vegetables. Swerve produces erythritol from glucose through fermentation. Erythritol contains up to 80% of the sweetness of sugar. Oligosaccharides found naturally in fruits and starchy vegetables are sweet-tasting carbohydrates, made up of short chains of sugar. They can be made up of simple sugars fructose or galactose. Oligosaccharides are considered to be calorie-free because they are not broken down in the digestive tract and are instead passed through the colon where they support the growth of healthy bacteria. A delicious alternative to sugar. Whether making cookies, cakes, pies, or your favorite baked goods, Swerve Icing Sugar Style is a great alternative to sugar. Swerve even works great with cold desserts like cheesecakes, puddings, and ice creams. It is simple to substitute for sugar, as you don't have to make any conversions or changes to your recipe. Swerve is a natural, safe sweetener that is a great replacement for sugar. It does not affect blood glucose or insulin, so diabetics can safely enjoy it. Whether cooking dinner or making your favorite baked goods, Swerve is a great choice, as it provides excellent baking and cooking. Swerve can be found in grocery stores and online. If you are looking for a great sugar replacement, Swerve Icing Sugar Style is the perfect match. It is easy to use and has an amazing sweet taste, perfect for all your baking and cooking needs. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.